Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome to my 1000th video special. Can't believe I've been doing this LP thing for beginning my 5th year now of LPing, and it's been quite a journey, and I've finally reached 1,000 videos. I've covered a wide range of games in my last 500 videos. I did a video special after my last 500 videos, and now I'm going to do a 1000th video special, because, well, why not? And like I said, I've covered a lot of different games, and it's going to be fun to take a trip down memory lane and see where my LPing has gone in the last 500 videos or so. The music that's playing in the background is a title called Close to Home, and it's from my very first LP, New Horizons for the Super Nintendo, and I really think this music is very appropriate for retrospectives and for looking back and seeing what you've managed to accomplish. This music plays at the end of New Horizons, every New Horizons. Every character in New Horizons, their quest, once it's complete, they do a retrospective. By the way, if you haven't looked at that LP, I suggest you go back and take a look at it. It's I think it's a good LP, and it really kind of lets you see where I've come as far as how my voice goes and the way that I speak and all that stuff over the last 1,000 videos over the last 5 years. So anyways, go back and take a look at that. I think you'll enjoy it. But in the meantime, let's not go back to the so distant past and just distant past, or I guess the recent past, and take a trip down memory lane and see what I've managed to do over these last 500 videos. The first game that I did in my next 500 was Breath of Fire for the Super Nintendo. This actually ended up being one of my most popular LPs. I'm not surprised by this, but at the same time, you never know what's going to take off. This game was a lot of fun to do. I love the story in this game. I love the characters. Had a lot of fun putting this thing together. And like I said, really think you should go back and check that one out. With Ryu and Nina, and all those different kinds of characters. And so had a lot of fun with that. And a lot of people have been asking for Breath of Fire 2, and that's probably going to happen in the next 500 videos. But really enjoyed Breath of Fire. Definitely think you should check that one out for sure. The next game that I played was Wing Commander Prophecy, keeping up with my plan to keep going through the Wing Commander series. And there was a lot of elements about this game that I really liked. I thought the gameplay was great. I thought the story was okay. But there was a big thing at the end that really, really made me mad. Probably the most mad I've ever been at a video game. So let's take a look at that clip. And it's right after Colonel Blair actually was killed by an alien. And this is my reaction to the great hero of the Kilrathi War being killed off by an alien.
Okay, they killed off Christopher Blair. So as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to apologize right now, that right there is the biggest fuck you in the history of space simulation video games. You're meaning to tell me that after 4 games of saving the world and of being the absolute hero, Colonel Blair is going to get done in by an alien? An alien is just going to magically just jump out of nowhere and kill him. Are you fucking kidding me? I am pissed. And I knew this was going to happen, and that's why I almost didn't want to LP this game, because of that right there. That fucking sucks.
So as you can tell, I was pretty upset by that. Still, I'm actually kind of upset to that to this day, because Colonel Blair has always been one of my heroes. He's a pioneer for flight sims and for macking on ladies, for generations to come. But what are you gonna do? I got over it and eventually moved on to my next project. The next game that I played is one of my favorites of all time, Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is a great game. The characters are all very interesting. There's some pretty humorous dialogue, and the way the characters all come together after being separate for the first 4 chapters, and then they all come together in Chapter 5 and unite to defeat the evil that's ruling the world. I mean, the story is fantastic. I love all the individuality of the characters, and just the length of the game is just perfect. So this is truly one of my all-time favorites, and I really had a lot of fun playing this game. The next game that I played is probably the most fun I've ever had in an LP. And this was Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. I made it my goal with this LP to put one clip in for every episode, and I think I was successful except for maybe one of them. So this was so much fun. I mean, there was hilarity all over the place. I got to use all kinds of really cool clips. We got to meet some new characters, Mallow and Geno, and finally got to see what happens if Mario and Bowser teamed up. So let's take a look at this and show you an example of where I used a clip in this wonderful, wonderful game.
Uh-oh, giant squid just got a hold of us. The ship's going down!
We're going down! The ship is sinking! I'm so drunk.
That's one of my favorite moments from Whose Line There.
So as you can see, that was a lot of fun for everybody. I received a lot of positive feedback for how much you enjoyed watching that clip, or the whole LP really, just how much fun we had with that. Again, I wish they would have made another Super Mario RPG, because this, I really think that could have been a gold mine. But anyways, that was probably a lot of fun. The only game where I might have had a little bit more fun was my next LP. And that would, of course, be Earthbound. Another one of probably my most favorite games of all time. A real cult classic. And this one, so much fun. Great story. Really great characters. Some awesome attacks. This is one of a lot of people's favorite games of all time. And that's why I wanted to bring this one to you. I could pick so many wonderful moments from this game, but I've decided to go with this clip. So let's take a look back from Let's Play Earthbound, and I hope you enjoy it.
I don't know, look at that guy's nose. He looks like he's wearing one of those phony little masks there. BH Perkle. I wonder what BH stands for. Or BHP. Leave your comments there, BCS Universe. I'm curious to hear what you think BH stands for. I bet their heads off. Not really. I mean, they were the sharks. I definitely made them wet their pants. You're damn right I did. Yes, I'd love that. Yes, you're damn right I could. So the mayor's worthless. Sure, why not? And yeah, we now got the key to the shack. Outstanding. I like it.
So I could have picked any number of different clips from that game, but I just happened to pick that one. It was one that kind of stood out to me as I was reviewing some of my videos and seeing which one I wanted to use. I mean, that clip kind of sums up how the game goes. A lot of really funny stuff. A lot of great one-liners. Some really, really great gameplay. Fantastic story. I really wish they would have made more of those games for the Super Nintendo, but oh well. Definitely loved Earthbound. Highly suggest you check it out. From there, I went on to play Wing Commander Privateer, and this is a game, kind of a different take on the Wing Commander series. You actually earn money. You fly a bunch of missions and try to earn money to build up your ship and advance to different systems and all that kind of good stuff, and then you advance the plot that way. So again, it's just kind of a different take on the game. It wasn't my favorite of the Wing Commander series, but I wanted to keep going with the Wing Commander series because flight sims are kind of what I'm known for. So wanted to keep going through that and continue through the next adventures of the Wing Commander franchise. Next up, in a salute to my flight sim LPing, I decided to do Earthworm Jim, which has some references, I guess you could say, to some flight simulator games, and this game is just a lot of fun. You basically take over the role of Earthworm Jim, a regular old earthworm who's been given powers by this superpower suit and needs to save the lovely Princess What's-Her-Name from the evil Psychro. Yes, that makes total sense. It was just a really short LP, but a really, really fun LP, so let's take a look at a clip from that game.
Aw, I'm the best. No problem there, buddy. Glad to be able to do it and to help save the day as Earthworm Jim. Except Earthworm Jim needs to learn how to spell. Hey, and there's Princess What's-Her-Name! We found her! Yippee! Hey, I've seen that before somewhere. Yeah, that's a great clip. Love that movie. Oh, she's giving us a kiss. It's the cow from the beginning of the game. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I still laugh every time I see that. I just love Earthworm Jim. Now, I really wish they would have made a third Earthworm Jim, but they only stopped at 2, unfortunately. I think even ScrewAttack.com said they needed to make a third Earthworm Jim. So, anyways, love that game. Highly recommend you play that. I've pretty much said that about all these LPs. Of course, I don't LP bad games, but anyways, highly recommend that. Check it out. You're going to love it. From there, I went on to play the expansion to Wing Commander Privateer, Wing Commander Privateer Righteous Fire. Now in this one, someone has stolen the weapon that you gained at the end of Wing Commander Privateer, and is using it to potentially take over the world. Now unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish this LP because the game file that I had was corrupted, and I tried for days to try and get it fixed, but it never happened, and so I just was not able to finish the LP. So I may return to it someday. To be honest though, BCS Universe, probably not. Wing Commander Privateer is not one of my favorite games, and if you want to see the ending, I'm sure there's YouTube clips of people finishing the game, so I felt like I had kind of a blunder there, but I just had to move on. And so I did, by playing the second installment of Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim 2. Now this is the return of Earthworm Jim, and basically it's the same plot all over again. Psycho has captured Princess What's-Her-Name, and we need to get her back. Now this game had a little bit more. You could do a little bit more with Earthworm Jim. He had some different kind of moves, and there was also some different kind of levels. You had to fly this balloon around, you had to have cows get milked, and you had to have 3 rounds of puppy love with that stupid-ass Peter puppy. Ooh, he gave me a lot of grief in this one, BCS Universe. Let's take a look at that.
No, why? Hello everyone, this is BCSBuster, and welcome back to Let's Play Earthworm Jim 2. And we have to do this crap one final time. Excuse me. Alright. Well, the good thing is, at least we have, 140% health, which will definitely help. Well, that's a tough one. Because I'm definitely probably gonna have Peter Puppy kicking my ass at some point. Yo. What? Oh! Ah! Whoops! Okay. And he kicked my ass a little bit faster than I thought he would. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, damn that Peter Puppy. That brought back some memories that I was not too fond of BCS Universe, but still had a lot of fun doing that game. It'll always be one of my favorites, and I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed playing it and bringing it to you. Next up was Let's Play Free Space, and a lot of the BCS Universe had requested this game, and to be honest with you, I didn't know anything about this game until you guys suggested it to me, and I started playing it, and I was like, this game is really cool. Definitely think that there's a lot of similarities between this and Wing Commander, and so I, ended up really enjoying the game. The second Free Space was definitely a lot better than the first. We'll get to that here in a minute, but I think this first Free Space game was a good way to introduce me to the series and introduce you to me playing the series. And so, don't really have any clips from this one because nothing really stood out in this one, but definitely think it was a lot of fun to play, and I definitely hope you enjoyed that one as well. From there, we decided to have some summertime fun and go back to the original Star Tropics. I had originally done Star Tropics 2 in my first 500 videos, but hadn't done the original Star Tropics, so decided to go back and do that one and bring that game to you. Now, this game is a lot of fun, some really funny clips. We of course control Mike Jones, who's going to visit his uncle on Sea Island, but that ends up not working out because he gets kidnapped. And Mike gets to go through all kinds of adventures, eventually stopping an alien named Zoda from destroying the world, and also he managed to rescue his uncle in the meantime. Let's take a look at a clip from this wonderful summer game, Star Tropics.
And get this awesome music. Oh man, I wanted to say no. Sure, no problem. I would love to enter. You want to enter She-Cola? I'm not going to even touch that, BCS Universe. Alright. What exactly is it? Whoa! She turned me into a woman! Oh, I'm just dressed up like a girl.
So as you can see, Mike had the opportunity to dress up like a woman and enter I still don't want to say that. Entering She-Cola. Yeah. Anyways, another really fun game. Kind of a shorter LP, but really enjoyed that game and hope you enjoyed it as well. After Star Tropics, I played Final Fantasy Adventure, just another quick little Game Boy transitional LP. This is just a fun game. I've played this game for years, really, really simple story. I think it started off the Secret of Mana series, the Seiken Densetsu series. So, if you are interested in having me do the Secret of Mana LP, let me know. But this is just a fun game. Follows a boy who tries to save the world and tries to save the Mana tree, however you say it, using, kind of going all around the world using different weapons. There's actually a pretty good story in this game too. You have to face Dark Lord and Julius. And it kind of has a sad ending with the mom, with the girl you're around becoming the Mana tree, and the next generation of the Mana cycle begins. So, really enjoyed this game. Definitely suggest you check it out. And really, really just a lot of fun. Really great soundtrack in this, especially for a Game Boy game. And it was just a lot of fun. From there, I went on to play probably the best designed flight sim I've ever played, Free Space 2. Now, a lot of people suggested this, and this is another game that I didn't know about until you guys had mentioned it to me, and I am so glad that you did. This game really defines everything that a flight sim should be. It's really, really great gameplay, fantastic story, a lot of twists and turns in it. I finally was able to get the game working with the source code so I could play it on my Mac. That was really cool. So, just a fantastic game all around. Really, really, really loved it. As I mentioned, the story was exactly the way a flight sim should go. So, let's take a look at a clip from the very ending of the game when the world is going to blow up. Okay, now we're inside the jump node. This is good.
We have one Lambda transport left. Get them to the node alive. GTFRIO, this is Allied Command. We have lost your signal. Do you copy? Capella has gone supernova. Repeat, Capella has gone supernova. You must get to the Vega node and engage your jump drive now. We've lost a second cruiser to the Shivan attack.
Okay.
This is Allied Command, signing off. Godspeed, pilots.
Well, let's get the hell out of here. And you can only do this once you're inside the jump node. So make sure you're inside of it, hit the subspace drive, and get the hell out of here. Man, I would not want to have to deal with that. The world blowing up, and you barely sneaking out by hitting your jump drive. Whew! That's just some dangerous stuff. But anyways, really, really enjoyed that game. Again, probably the most complete flight sim I've ever played, and will definitely be good transitional material into my next flight sim, whenever that might be. To close out this set of 1,000th videos, or of these 500 videos leading up to my 1,000th video, I decided to play Paladins Quest. This game is just a fun game I discovered a long time ago. Kind of one of those unknown RPGs, and I really just needed something again to get from the end of Free Space 2 to my 1,000th video, and this game was it. So not a whole lot to this game. You basically go around. It's a story of a guy named Chesney who wants to become a great magic user, a spiritualist, if you will. And he goes around and he tries to, he causes the world to be in great peril by releasing an evil monster called Dahlgren. But then he eventually goes around and he saves him by using magic and meeting up with characters and defeating Zygos and all that good stuff. So, again, it's a kind of a hole-in-the-wall, not well-known game, but it's a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed that LP as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Well, since we have no clip for Paladins Quest, all I have left to do is to give my thank yous. And first off, I need to say thank you to Reset Games, who has been sponsoring me for about 100 videos or so. There's some great people working up there in the Washington area. So thank you to all those guys who have been supporting me and have really been on the lookout for my LPs. I couldn't really do, it's kind of neat to have a sponsor for LPing. It's kind of a neat feeling, But more importantly than that, I need to thank all of you, BCS Universe, for all you've done and all the videos that you have watched and have commented on and have asked me to do and have given me suggestions for. It's just been so much fun interacting with the BCS Universe. We've done 1,000 videos. I look forward to doing 1,000 more if that ends up happening, if the fates allow me to do that. So, again, I really hope you've enjoyed this 1,000th video recap. Be on the lookout for some exciting things to be coming from the BCS Universe in the next few days or so. I'll probably start LPing again once the new year hits. But again, thank you to the BCS Universe. I love you guys. And until the next time we meet, this is BCSBuster signing off. As always, take care, y'all.